can increase this amount. It's a bit here. So we're watching a preview right here of the area. Let's see if we can. Yeah, there we go. Let's do a little less. I think it was a little too strong. Let's try maybe 1, maybe 2. Let's try that. Now look at that. So let's go to the layers and look at that. And then when we zoom out, because really you're not going to be looking at this at a huge percentage like we have it right now. So I mean, that is so much better. Now do the same thing for the cheeks. Now as far as separating him from the background, one thing we could do is, let's go to click on the background layer. We'll go to layer, duplicate layer. And you look in here and it gives us a duplicate of the background. Alright? So let's take what's called the free selection tool right up here. Photoshop is known as the lasso. Let's get that going. There we go. And oops. It is let's undo that. Select. You could tell I don't use GIMP very often. So let's just go here like this. We just scroll down here. Well, you know what? We'll just isolate the background. We'll just isolate the background. No problem. So we get right here. It looks like it's right on the edge of his face. Alright. Now we want to subtract from this selection a little bit. Alright. So what I do is I click on this button here, subtract from current selection. Like so. We'll just go out here just to smooth that out. And you got to end it where you start. Now that was the wrong button, so let's try it like this. Well, you're just watching me just slip around. This is what happens when you do it live. Yeah. So let's do this. In this case, we should deselect. So we'll select none, and we'll start right from the beginning here. We'll do it perfectly. And I know one of my fine viewers or students will call up, say, Eric, you're supposed to do it this way. Very good. Let's soften the edge of the selection under selection, so with feather. Let's make it 2. And then we want to adjust the levels or brighten that area that we selected. So I just bring the slider here. Maybe bring the middle in too. Hit OK. And let's zoom out. And we'll select none. And go to the layers palette. So we can do before, after. or sorry, yeah, before, after. So that's the selection part. Now in the tutorial on the not the tutorial, in the blog article, I don't deal with the lighting part. So we deal with that here. That's one way to do it, and that's one way to separate him from the background. Now, when it comes to GIMP, obviously I am no expert. But I do like a challenge, and when a reader or student challenges me, I kind of dive in, and sometimes I almost drown. But I did not drown that time. Anyways, let us move on. We're going to go to one more quick tutorial lesson right after this.
Good scan.
What is a selection?
What are layers?
What is resolution?
What is a JPEG?
What is TIFF?
What is RGB?
How do I crop a picture?
What is a zoom tool?
What is a clone stamp?
What are levels?
My name is Eric Basir, and I have produced this unique photo restoration and retouching foundations video course to answer all these questions and more. In my classes and workshops, I have taught hundreds how to preserve and restore their personal photographic collections with Adobe Photoshop and Adobe Photoshop Elements. Now you can have me as your personal instructor in this 10-lesson course. After studying the videos and easy-to-read workbook, you'll finish with a firm foundation of how to use Adobe Photoshop or any other photo editing program confidently and correctly. Now, a lot of the pictures that we show on this workshop are everyday pictures, snapshots, family history related, genealogy related videos or pictures, documents. I don't do a lot of the commercial ones because most of my work is commercial work, and not all the clients really want their pictures being worked on for everyone else to see. So I have to be picky on how I do it. So what I have here, I have a quick picture from a very great customer of mine, Creatista